Everybody, this is Gary Fox with Christ is King Ministries. Good to be back with you once again. Have you noticed in your own life and in your own walk with the Lord the tendency that we all have to kind of ride this thing like a roller coaster? We go through these spiritual highs where we feel close to the Lord and we're satisfied in knowing Him, and we're satisfied and content and happy, and things feel like they're going well and things feel like they're going our way. And this Christianity thing, this dedicated Christianity thing, is working out. It makes sense and it feels good. Many of us have come out of crazy backgrounds and crazy life experiences where there wasn't much comfort and there wasn't much real love. And we come to know the Lord and we discover grace and mercy and love and forgiveness and wholeness in Him. And we experience these mountaintops spiritually. We go to church services and we feel like crying throughout half the service, not because we're sad, but because we are so happy because of what the Lord has done. Everything, I mean, even the announcements are touching our heart. We've been there. You've been there. I've been there. And then we start to go down the roller coaster. We go down that hill. And we start looking to the world for satisfaction. We start looking to the world for contentment, for pleasure, to feel good, to feel better. It's sin. We get into it. To one degree or another, we get back into worldliness and to worldly thinking and to looking to the world for hope, for satisfaction, for contentment. And then we get back into church, and now we're happy again. And then we're out of church for a few weeks and back in sin. What's causing this? Why are we doing that? I believe for most of us, for most of you watching this right now, it is because we're looking at this whole way of the Master, way of following Jesus, this whole new life in Christ and what it means to be a Christian. We're looking at it through a very faulty prism. We're looking at the Christian life as a means to an end. And the end that we're looking for is to feel better. I want to feel good. I want to feel better. Now I hesitate here because when you walk with the Lord, you will have peace that passes all understanding. But if the feeling of feeling better and feeling good, if that is what's driving you, then you've got the cart in front of the horse. You see, the feeling good that results in walking near to the Lord, that's a result. That's not a cause of anything. We're looking through things through this prism of I want to feel good. And like I said, many of us have come from crazy family backgrounds and situations, and we find the Lord, and all of a sudden we start feeling this feeling. But guess what? That feeling, that high, that mountain high feeling, spiritual high feeling, it ebbs and flows. And the world is always there with a pleasure that will give you an immediate fix. It is fun to have sex. God created sex to be fun, and it is fun to have sex. It is exciting to have sex. The world has their way of doing it. God has His way of doing it. God says, wait till you're married. Well, guess what? If you're not married, the world says you don't have to wait. You can have fun and feel good right now. Right now. or drunkenness or immaturity or whatever it is, or the pursuit of money. Whatever it is, the world has it quickly and will cause you a temporary sense of fulfillment. I enjoy this, or this. The world says have it right now in a perverted form, but it's immediate. God's always working through a process to take you deeper and to have more fulfillment in all of the things that bring us pleasure that would bring him glory as well. The world says now, so I guess here's my point. As long as we're seeing life through the prism of, I'm going to move whichever way is going to make me feel good. I have low self-esteem. I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel content. So I am constantly looking for things that are going to make me feel good, feel better. I've had people tell me, I just want to feel good. I want to feel better. As long as we're looking through it through that prism, and we look at the church and we look at Christianity and serving the Lord as a means to that end, we're looking at this thing through the wrong prism. The prism that we need to begin to look at life through is a prism of purpose. That God has created me for a purpose. And whether I feel good or not, I am here to bring him glory. And I am dedicated to that purpose. This is the prism that I'm going to be looking at this thing through. I want to make him known. I want to live for him. Whether I feel good or not, feeling good's not the goal. It should not be my goal. That'll help me avoid sin. That'll help you avoid sin. Looking at life through that prism. The psalmist in Psalm chapter 138, verse 8 says this: the Lord will fulfill his purpose in me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Do not forsake the work of your hands. God has a plan and a purpose that he is going to fulfill in your life. He is going to do it the easy way, or he's going to do it the hard way, but he is going to have his way in your life if you are his. You do not have to live on this spiritual roller coaster. You will not get off of it, though, so long as you're looking at everything as a means to an end, and the end for you is you feeling good. Because the Christian life doesn't always feel good. The Christian life sometimes is slow. So the Christian life sometimes is self-denial and not immediate gratification. And the world is bombarding you with opportunities to get a quick fix. Pray to God that you may have a new set of eyes and see this thing called life through a new prism. God, I want to live for your glory. Whatever your purpose is ultimately to bring you glory. May I be consumed with that. If it kills me, I want to do it. If it hurts, I want to do that, because in that, I'm going to feel good. Oh, that's not a good way to end this. That's not the point, but you will. But if that's what you're seeking is the feel good, you will not live in light of the purpose that God has for you. And you're going to be on the roller coaster. So yes, you're going to feel good. Yes, you will have peace that passes all understanding. Yes, you will have joy unspeakable and full of glory. Yes, yes, yes. But if feeling good is what's motivating you, you are going to have a hard time in the Christian life, because sometimes storms come. Live on purpose, see things through a new prism, and that is the glory of God and the pursuit of it.